Davos in Switzerland is hosting the annual World Economic Forum starting on Tuesday. Some of the most influential people across sectors across the world will take part. The Davos summit has been on since the year 1971. It's a meeting of the rich. But is it worth the cost and the effort? What does this extravaganza really achieve? Our next report explores.
This alpine town in Switzerland, Davos, is where the who's who of the world are gathering to discuss global issues. The theme for 2020, stakeholders for a cohesive and sustainable world. 53 heads of state, including US President Trump and German Chancellor Angela Merkel. Nearly 3,000 participants, including Greta Thunberg, Christine Lagarde, Deepika Padukone. Participants from 117 countries and from all walks of life. But what does the Davos summit achieve? Is it just an expensive extravaganza? The Davos story is 5 decades old. First envisaged by German engineer and economist Klaus Schwab in 1971, the Davos summit was imagined as an arena to bring a divided world together. Over the years, the Davos summit has shaped many key global issues. The Cold War, the Gulf War, the fall of the Berlin Wall, the globalization regime, war on terror, the 2008 recession, poverty, inequality, human rights, gender disparity, now climate change and sustainable development. It's easy to dismiss Davos as a meeting where billionaires tell millionaires what the middle class feels, but the summit has achieved quite a bit. Last year alone, there were investment initiatives on mental health, electronic waste, deforestation, plastic pollution. But make no mistake, Davos is a very costly affair. A one-bed apartment of a participant costs around $5,000 per night. Multiply that to 2,821 participants, accommodation itself is astronomically expensive. And then add the other costs. Security costs, $9.35 million. As of 2011, annual membership cost $52,000 for an individual member. $2,63,000 for an industry partner and over $5,27,000 for a strategic partner. Davos is a meeting of the rich for the rich and by the richy rich. This summit is also being derided as a meeting of pale, male and stale. The reason? The proportion of women participants is still less than 25%. There are other serious contradictions too. Last year, climate change featured prominently in Davos, but 1,500 private jets were used by participants to arrive there. Climate change on the menu, private jets and lavish parties are the desserts. This is the problem with Davos. It's very important to have a meeting of the minds and the mighty, but in the digital age, ideas could be discussed through teleconferencing. Clearly, 50 years after the first Davos summit, the event needs to rediscover its soul. Otherwise, it will just be remembered as an ensemble of elitists. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.